Jamie Foxx has had massive success in his career, but his greatest achievements have to be his two spunky daughters, Corinne and Annalise Foxx. Annalise is still young, but older sister Corinne is all grown up now, and she's absolutely killing it. Here's what Corinne Foxx has been up to. With an Academy Award winner for a dad and a military veteran for a mom, Corinne was clearly raised by some ambitious parents, and it definitely rubbed off on her. In 2016, after 4 years of study, she graduated from the University of Southern California with a Bachelor of Arts and a major in public relations. Not only did Corinne hit the books to earn her degree, but she also made the most of what her college years had to offer. Having been cheering for years and featured on the cover of American Cheerleader magazine in 2011, she joined the USC cheerleading squad and was also a proud member of the Pi Beta Phi sorority. After signing on with LA Models in 2014 at the age of 20, Corinne got her very first modeling gig for the jewelry and accessory store Icing, according to People magazine, and it was onwards and upwards for her modeling career from there. Now Corinne has some serious high-fashion modeling experience under her belt, and while she was clearly blessed with great genes, she's quick to note that she went through an awkward phase as a teen. While most of us also suffered through the throes of puberty, Corinne's struggle was a tad more public, she told E! News in 2017. "I'm sure you guys can pull up very awkward photos of me. The thing is, everyone has an awkward phase, but mine was televised. I went to events with braces and glasses, and you're in the middle of puberty just like, ugh, it's painful." While Corinne had the privileged childhood one would expect of the daughter of a Hollywood star, that hasn't made her immune to struggle. In an essay she penned for Refinery29, Corinne wrote honestly about her experience with anxiety, which started when she was just 14 years old. She recalled how coming clean to her parents about her issues ensured she was able to find help and form the support network she needed. These days, Corinne says that she has several different methods of dealing with her anxiety. She explained, "Those tools give me the confidence to walk through life and know that whenever my anxiety strikes, I know how to handle it." Although anxiety is already enough to deal with, Corinne has also turned her difficult experience into a positive, becoming a proud ambassador for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. In her role as an ambassador, Corinne aims to be, quote, "a voice for those who feel like they're struggling in silence," and she's even narrated a series of videos filled with tips to help anxiety sufferers. In 2016, Corinne joined an exclusive club when she took on the responsibility of Miss Golden Globe. The role, which is now known as the Golden Globe Ambassador, has traditionally been given to the daughters or sons of the entertainment industry's most respected members. The position often introduces the next generation of Hollywood, with past Miss or Mr. Golden Globes including Melanie Griffith in 1975, Laura Dern in 1982, Freddie Prinze Jr. in 1996, and Dakota Johnson in 2006. Speaking to her campus, Corinne shared that she, quote, "had no clue her name was in the running for the role, but that she jumped at the opportunity when it was offered." Explaining that she tried to use her platform as an opportunity to inspire, she said, "Being Miss Golden Globe was an incredible honor for me. I had millions of young girls watching me, and I aimed to be a role model to them. In every interview, I made sure to talk about my education and how beneficial it was to me. Hopefully, some girl somewhere heard me and now wants to go to college too." For most people, it would be enough to be an advocate for mental health and to maintain a flourishing modeling and acting career, but not for Corinne. On top of all her other impressive work, Corinne also started her own business, an online magazine and shop called Foxxtales. Foxxtales, which launched in July 2017, was inspired by Corinne's travels, which enabled her to meet inspirational people from all corners of the globe. The site includes a shop that puts a spotlight on small female-run businesses.
And we have our girl-powered shop, which we feature a lot of female-run businesses, and we give them a platform to launch all their great products that they have.
And then there's the online magazine aspect, which features profiles on interesting people in Corinne's life, as well as articles on lifestyle, wellness, and travel. Speaking to Refinery29, Corinne said that starting Foxxtales had been, quote, "a much bigger process than I had thought, but managed it with help from family and friends." And even though it was a challenge, she also had some words of wisdom for other women thinking of starting their own company. She said, "Don't let the fear of not knowing where to go stop you from doing it. I personally learned so much just by doing." Unfortunately, Foxxtales was last updated in late 2018, so it seems the website is no longer active. Corinne has been vocal about participating in our democracy and encouraging others to do so as well. In June 2016, she volunteered at a polling station during the presidential primary election and encouraged fellow California residents to use their democratic right to vote. She wrote in an Instagram post, "The polls are open, Californians. I'm honored to be able to volunteer at my local polling station today, so get out there and vote, everyone. We're ready for you." Corinne's also been keen to help other young people get more involved in politics. She told Refinery29, "You can call your representative representatives. Also, I didn't know this, but all of their offices are public, so you can walk in and talk to one of their aides whenever you would like. Corinne has also partnered with Girl Up, a United Nations organization whose motto is Uniting Girls to Change the World. Corinne told Refinery29 that working with the foundation has fostered her own belief, quote, that women should uplift other women, something she took to heart when creating Foxxtales. With her being an activist, so heavily involved in important organizations, it may not come as a surprise to hear that one of Corinne's ultimate dreams is to speak before the United Nations. Corinne explained to C Magazine that she particularly wanted to speak about the importance of education for women worldwide. And while she's yet to achieve that dream, something tells us it's only a matter of time for this girl boss. It's hard work taking over the world industry by industry, but luckily for Corinne, one of her biggest supporters and most enthusiastic fan is her father. In fact, Corinne revealed that he once turned up to one of her college cheerleading meets armed with a bunch of t-shirts with her face displayed on the front. She told E! News, "I'm just looking in the crowd and I see my face and I'm like, oh my god." On his part, Jamie is quick to speak about his daughter's good heart, acknowledging at the Golden Globes that her grounded nature even helps him. He gushed, "She's one of the most grounded people that you can possibly meet, and it almost takes the pressure off of the times when I've messed up." And Jamie being impressed by his daughter isn't exactly uncommon. He also raved about her and her sister while attending the Screen Actors Guild Awards in 2020, saying, "Listen, my daughters are growing up and it's fantastic. Corinne just finished a movie. This could not be a better night."
I think this way. She thinks that way.
Growing up with a Grammy-winning musician as a dad means Corinne has surely been surrounded by music her entire life, but soon it was time for her to take to the stage to show her skills. Corinne joined the Fox series Beat Shazam as the DJ in its second season. The aim of the show is for teams to race to identify the hit songs she plays, just like the app Shazam.
Because when you get nervous, all of a sudden every song you've ever heard of just leaves your brain. You're like, I don't know what that is. Right.
Corinne's addition to the show makes Beat Shazam a real family affair, given the fact that her dad is also the show's host. According to Deadline, Beat Shazam was renewed for a fourth season in 2020, with Corinne set to return. Corinne knows that when she's on set, she's in charge, and according to Access Online, she's made the pecking order clear when she's working with her dad. She admitted that her dad's storied career doesn't change the fact that she's the boss. Corinne and her dad teamed up to work on Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me, a Netflix series that's based on their lives together as father and daughter. As Access Online put it, as a producer for the show, Corinne's actually Jamie's boss, and he listens to her when she tells him to show up to set on time and know his lines.
Did your dad ever embarrass you?
Oh my gosh!
Really?
All the time.
Corinne is only in her mid-20s, so if she's already comfortable telling an entertainment industry veteran like her dad what to do, when to show up, and what to say, then the sky's the limit for this entertainment industry newbie. Nothing sounds more exciting than winning an award for your performance, dedication, and hard work, and Corinne got to celebrate her accomplishments in the most amazing way in 2020. She won a Creative Arts Emmy Award for her role in Live in Front of a Studio Audience, specifically her part in the Good Times reboot. And as they say, like father, like daughter, because Jamie Foxx was also honored with an Emmy for his Live in Front of a Studio Audience reboot of The Jeffersons. The acting duo took to Instagram to celebrate their wins and were seen drinking wine and celebrating. In his caption, Jamie gushed, "I would like to introduce to you my daughter, Emmy Award-winning Corinne Foxx. Congratulations on your Emmy Award performance in Good Times on Live in Front of a Studio Audience. You are my heart, and I am so proud of you. Keep elevating. I love you." Compartmentalizing your life is always a good idea, and it seems like Corinne agrees with that sentiment, especially when it comes to her work. While co-hosting Entertainment Tonight, she revealed that despite her father's successful career in the entertainment industry, she has a rule: he doesn't come visit her on set. Corinne put it candidly, her father has never been on set for any of the movies she's been involved in. She explained, "I think he likes to give me kind of a little bit of space to do my thing, and you know him, he's a big personality on set." Jamie is known for his larger-than-life persona, and he certainly seems like someone who would light up any room or movie set. It also makes sense why Corinne has wanted to carve out her own space. She went on to say, "Yes, my dad is cool, but he also embarrassed me a lot through my teenagehood." Jamie Foxx appears on his daughter's Instagram quite a bit, but Corinne's mom, Connie Klein, doesn't appear nearly as often. Despite that, it appears as though Corinne truly looks up to her mom. As the Daily Mail pointed out, Klein is a military veteran, and her service is something that Corinne has publicly commented on. In 2016, Corinne wrote in a caption on Instagram, "Happy Veterans Day, Mama. Your strength, perseverance, and endurance inspires me every day. You have shown me that women can do anything and everything. I am who I am because of you." She also thanked thanked her mother for her service and pledged to make America a better place. Corinne's mom and dad are not together, but according to an insider, Jamie, quote, looks after her well. The source went on to say, they get on together and they have an agreement. It is a mutual thing. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.